Namaskar. We have seen now various modes of purchases. Through GEM, we have seen completely. And those items which are not available on GEM, we have seen up to direct purchase and purchase recommended by local purchase committee. Now we are going to see purchase of goods by obtaining bids, quotations. Before that, let us say important point, rule number 157, that is, a demand for goods should not be divided into small quantities to make piecemeal purchases to avoid the necessity of obtaining the sanction of higher authority required with reference to the estimated value of the total demand. Suppose, let us say, there are two aspects here. It is talking about only the financial powers. Suppose an authority in an office is vested with the power of, let us say, 3 lakhs. But he wants to buy some item which is approximately, in the estimate, it is going more than 4 lakhs but less than 5 lakhs. Now, local purchase committee can recommend, but he doesn't have power. So, they try to make a smaller quantity so that the value will come below 3 lakhs, which is wrong. There is another dimension. The authority has got power, but the item proposed to be purchased is costing around, let us say, 8 lakhs or 7 lakhs or 8 lakhs something. Now, local purchase committee recommendation can be done up to 5 lakhs only. The item is not there in GEM. All these conditions are all that these items are all available in GEM. That is important. Now, 8 lakhs value, local purchase committee cannot do anything. So, you have to go for limited inquiry or if required open tender also, open inquiry, electronic bid, whatever it is, or single tender as the case may be. We will discuss. But you want to shortcut that. So, what you do is you buy 2 times or 3 times. So, local purchase committee will recommend first some 3-4 lakhs, another time another 3-4 lakhs. So, it will, total requirement will come. This is wrong. Audit will raise serious objection. The procuring authority and the committee, local purchase committee, both will be answerable. So, splitting is not allowed. Now, purchase of goods by obtaining bids. So, these items are all, we are going through this mode because they are not available on GEM. So, you have to get certificate from the GEM portal that item is not available. You can generate. If it is not available, it will give immediately. Now, this rule, bids are not applicable to rule number 154 and 155. What is 154? Direct purchase up to 50,000, we have already discussed in the previous video. And local purchase committee recommendation is up to 5 lakhs, which we have discussed in the earlier video, rule number 155. So, anyway, they are not required any, like when you do all those direct purchase or through LPC, formal quotation is not required. Now, formal quotation is required for other than these mode of purchase. So, ministries or departments shall procure goods under the powers referred to in rule number 147, read with 149 also, by following the standard method of obtaining bids in advertised tender enquiry, which is nothing but open tender, limited tender enquiry. So, minimum we should get at least 3 quotations. But if you get less, we will discuss at that point of time. But we have to call rates from multiple agencies so that at least we get 3 quotations. So, at least we should call 6 to 10 agencies. But suppose 10 agencies are not available, then we have to justify. This is the number available in the market, so we are taking quotation from them. So, when it is limited tender, we will discuss at that point why this 3 and all. And then single tender. Single tender is directly to the proprietor or only one party is there. There are certain conditions, we will discuss those things, emergency, proprietary basis, and accessories for the main mission or something like that. All these points we will discuss at that point of time. So, open tender, limited tender and single tender. Okay. Now, items can be purchased at 2-stage bidding. When there are items which have got specification importance. So, first you give specification related technical bid, whether the party is capable of supplying that specification. So, their experience you have to check. Yeah, they already manufactured and supplied to our specification. So, they will give proof and all. That will be checked first. So you will give your tender document will contain whether it is limited tender or open tender or electronic reverse bid, single, whatever it is. Single tender it's not required, of course. So and you prepare the conditions, and that specification, the technical evaluation committee will see the rate, their will see their capability. So once they qualify the technical evaluation, their quotation will be seen in the financial angle. So it means you get quotation in two different covers. One is for technical bid, another is financial bid. Financial bid cover won't be open if it is physical form. Online form you will not be allowed to open. So the technical bid, once they are qualified, only those parties financial bid will be opened by the financial evaluation committee. So other parties quotation, financial quotation should not be open because there is no need. They are already not qualified. You can get the quotations at the same time in two different envelope, or first you complete the technical evaluation thing, then you call for financial thing. Both are permissible, but these things have to be given in the initial tender document itself. Those conditions and all we will discuss about the modalities of tender document preparation, etc. in a separate set of videos. One or two videos I will try to complete those. Otherwise, I will make single video. That is a single subject, but it is a very vast subject. So that way, two-stage bid can also be floated. Electronic reverse auctions. In gem purchase, value above 10 lakhs, it is mandatory to have reverse auction also. And you can see the spectrum sale of government. Here it is higher rate we take. So this auction is done, electronic bid. So they will be quoting more. It is something like electronic bid. The reverse action is you get a rate first. Suppose you are buying, you get a rate first. A few parties have already given, so they are all in the list. Now you ask them to reduce the price. Give us some time from this time, this date to this time, this date. Some 2 days or 3 days or whatever date, or 5 days, whatever number of days. That will all be decided in the beginning itself in the tender document. So that time, the party who have already quoted and are in the reckoning, in the sense, technical eligibility has been already certified. So those parties will be allowed to called to revise the price, and whoever is reduces more, naturally this is a reverse action. It is all recent development. With that system, the final party will be selected. Now we will discuss in the coming videos about each type of tenders. Thank you.